Ooh, I was gonna start the after show, but then I got high. La da da. Welcome to the show, everybody. Yeah, this is the Would You Rather edition. Melissa's gonna hit us up with all those Would You Rather questions that.
We just got a couple because, I was just randomly asking you guys questions off air, and I was like, all right, hold on. Let's go on YouTube and do this one because people might have some fun with this.
All right, I'm ready. Pebbles, you ready?
Sure.
Lily?
They're always stupid questions.
Yeah.
All right,
Always.
I'm ready. It was the Lily that I was pausing on. I'm always down to play
I wish
a
I
game.
could take credit for giving you that nickname, but
Go,
apparently
man, just go.
I'm behind the times.
Go on about your business and ask these questions.
All right, we'll start off with a ridiculous. Well, they're all ridiculous. This one's probably more ridiculous. Would you rather, right? If you're on a plane and it's like gonna go down,
Oh boy.
right? You know it's gonna go down, but there's a chance you could either save yourself or everyone else. Would you rather land a plane on your own?
Okay.
Let's
Like
say,
you're the pilot?
correct. Like the pilot dies midair, and you're the only one that can save everybody, right? Or jump out of the plane with a parachute.
Okay.
I know mine. This one's easy.
I'm going to choose jump out of the plane with a parachute, but now, are there a limited amount of parachutes and my family's there and they're not going to be able to jump off the plane? Because if that's the case, I'll give them the parachutes and be
No.
like, let me try and land this plane.
Everyone's got a parachute.
All right, well, then let's get the hell out that plane. I'm jumping out.
And trying to land the plane, are we guaranteed to land the plane? Or
No.
I'm jumping out with
Just
a
like you're
parachute.
not guaranteed to survive the parachute jump either. Just because you jump out with a parachute doesn't mean you're going to live. What if it doesn't go? What if it doesn't go up?
I've
if your
never,
landing is so hard, or you're,
I've never flown a plane in my life. So
Right.
I'm leaving that alone. I've seen enough movies to know I got to pull something with the parachute. So I think my chances are higher with a parachute.
okay.
Yeah, you jump out,
Yep.
you count, and you pull, and then you tuck and roll on your side.
But
Count
what if
to
it's
what?
faulty? It could always be faulty.
Hey,
I'm
well,
dying either way.
Yeah,
Because just like the shock of jumping out of a plane is going to kill
Yeah.
me anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I definitely have zero confidence in myself to land a plane.
Yeah.
they don't
same.
teach you that in Girl Scouts? What the hell?
You know what? I didn't get that badge.
Yeah. I mean, how hard can it be, though? Okay, so you're going down, right? You pull back.
Come on now.
All
the
them
throttle.
buttons and
Right.
Yeah, no.
I'm all
I
set.
get anxiety just look. So funny story about me. When I get on a plane, right? The first thing I always do, because I have such flying anxiety, is when I'm getting on, I look to the left because they always have the cockpit door open, and I'm looking at the pilots. I'm looking at a couple of things. A, do they look like they have the pilot look? You know what I mean?
Oh,
I have
100%.
no idea what that is.
Can
Right.
they fly?
Oh, yeah.
Does it look like they can
Bro,
fly?
from when they're walking through the airport.
Absolutely.
They need to have a certain walk,
Yep.
the way they're pulling their suitcase.
So just confident. You're looking to see if they're
And not looking disheveled.
exude confidence.
yeah.
Yes.
Put it this way, you would know what the non-pilot look is if you saw it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? You'd
Correct.
be like, that guy's flying my plane?
Right.
I ain't getting
But the
on.
more important question is, if they didn't, what are you going to do?
Nothing.
Not getting on the plane.
No,
you're
I
getting on.
would get on it
Right.
still. I'm
She's
just
going to get on the plane.
You're still gonna
Why
get on the-
stress yourself
right.
out more?
Ramiro, I don't know. I get nervous. I also look. The other thing is, I want to look at the cockpit. I want to see how difficult it looks to fly it. There's like Leroy said, there's so many buttons and switches. So
You may. You always talk about freaking out on planes.
Yes.
But I really do believe that you do it to yourself.
part of it, yes. Although I will say now I have gone against looking at the turbulence forecast website. I used
And
to
you
go.
might want to stop drinking too, because
No,
I don't.
the drinking relaxes
I
me,
don't think
Pebbles.
that helps you.
It-
But you know what? That's like people who say that they drive better when they're a little buzzed.
No,
like,
I wouldn't say that.
which is
Right.
ridiculous.
Ask Tiger.
Oh God. Anyways, all right. So let's move on. We all said
Okay.
parachute.
Yes.
Parachute.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Now the two men in the room that already have this situation, you got to pretend like you're single.
Okay.
The question is, would you rather win $1 million or find true love? Well, we know what Pebbles is saying.
Wow. I'm going with true love, man. I'm going with true love.
True
Yeah.
love over $1 million.
Yeah, because, we'll make it happen. We ain't going to go broke. And if we do, we'll
Yeah.
go down together.
Yep. First off, $1 million isn't a lot. I'm going for True Love.
man.
And then the reason why this story's on the tip of my brain. Doja Cat recently said she's extremely lonely, and I know she got more than $1 million. So if that's what she's going through, I'm all set. I give me
Think about
love.
that. She's lonely. She's rich, which is what everyone wants, and she's consistently on her phone like a psychopath, and she feels lonely.
She feels lonely.
The girl is a walking
I'm all set.
psychological experiment in social media.
Well, you know what? I think it's making the assumption that true love is only that romantic relationship. Like, I feel like I have plenty of love in my life.
Oh,
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
So
Okay.
I would like the money to make my life a little bit easier. And I don't need, I'm sorry, I don't need the headache of a relationship. I just
Wow.
don't. I don't.
Dang.
You're asking me now. Maybe like 20 years ago, I would have said something differently. Where I am now, I don't need it. I need the money. I need to buy BTS tickets and merch. I need all the vinyls. Like, I don't care about
Hey.
all. Nope.
At least you're telling your truth.
Pebbles
Yep.
looks at relationships the way Melissa looks before she gets on a plane.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Look
She's
at
like,
the
turbulence. I'm going to check the
Disheveled.
cockpit.
Yep,
Nope.
yep, yep.
Nope.
I'm going with money all day, every day.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Wow. Me and Melissa agree.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
slowly morphing into the jaded, that's
I
whatever.
don't feel jaded or bitter. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
No, not bitter.
This is what it is.
I'm not bitter either, right? Yeah, like it is what it is at this point. I'm just used to it. I'm very used to it. Anyways, next one.
Go ahead.
This is another ridiculous one.
Oh, God.
Would you rather lick your hands every time you,
You know
touch
what?
a doorknob
I'm
or
outta here.
offer your sleeve as a tissue every time someone sneezes?
Lick my hand all day. Lick my hand
Wait a
all
minute.
day.
Oh,
Every time I touch a doorknob.
you got to lick your hand or offer your sleeve every
Am I
time.
touching the doorknob with my hand? Because I sometimes use my forearm to kind of,
No, with your hand.
Yeah, you got to do it with your hand.
Yeah.
or let someone sneeze in my.
You got to
Sleeve?
offer your sleeve every time someone sneezes.
I can't believe you're even thinking about that. When you were a little kid, think about all the disgusting things that you did, but still, you would never be like, yo, sneeze on me.
Yeah, but it's on my shirt, on my sleeve. The same person that sneezes on my shirt may also touch the doorknobs too. So that's my hands.
This is so disgusting. Like, I don't even like the thought of it.
Day.
I'm going with let them sneeze on my. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Pebbles?
Oh, God. Well, I have a toddler in the house who just loves sneezing right in my face. And it is so disgusting. Oh, God. If it could only be her, I would be fine. But if you're talking about random people sneezing on your... Wait, you have to give them your sleeve?
Yes.
Okay.
That is nasty.
I might go with that because I can immediately take it off.
See?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
All
I
right.
think
Yep.
with the doorknob, like, people don't wash their hands. They're nasty.
Mm-hmm.
And they're putting their hands on
Yeah.
the door all the time. And putting that, like, ingesting that,
Ugh.
there's no telling what's on that doorknob.
Whatever.
And
Boom.
I
Yeah.
just-
Boom. All day.
Oh.
All
right.
day, every day.
All right.
I'm licking.
Ugh.
Do we got time for one more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Would you rather win $100,000 or have your best friend win $1 million?
Oh,
This one is all about-
I'm going with best friend.
I knew you would, Pebbles.
I'm going with best friend.
My best friend's my wife. $1 million for her all day, every day.
See, I say
No,
best
pick
friend 'cause then
somebody
I'll
out
Yeah,
of
be-
your
somebody
wife.
else,
You
somebody
can't
Yeah.
pick your
Someone
Well,
else?
I
wife.
was gonna say I would just take 100,000 from it, but go
Yeah.
ahead.
Okay.
Nope, you can't pick
Well,
your wife.
Well, all my other friends are like, they have families and stuff. So, like, I am not going to be there first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'll take the $100,000 for myself.
Mm.
Forget
Yeah,
that
I
noise.
think I'm taking the $100,000 too.
Yeah.
Because
Really?
a lot of times, like, there are people who I consider really, really good friends, but I know that they, like Ramiro said, they have family, they have responsibilities,
Yeah.
and that million or that 100,
And they're also like not looking at you like you're in dire straits
Right.
financially.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
it'll get thin real quick.
But wait, let me ask this. So you don't think that you're taking the $100,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any friends who would at least give you the $100,000?
Not of a million. They're not gonna give me 10%.
That's crazy.
Because
I think I do.
I think
That's crazy.
most people would be like, they would want to. The desire would be to, like, I wish I could. But then they're like, man, I got to think about retirement. I got this person in my family. I need to pay off these bills. I need to get
But
that.
it's like without you, they wouldn't have had the money in the first
Right,
place.
right.
You know what I mean?
I don't
So it's
know.
like you got to think of it that way too.
oh, so they know that you chose them getting $1 million
Well,
bucks.
we could change it because that
Because
might
if they
be
know,
better.
I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna let you win $1 million bucks, but you got to give me more than 100
'Cause that
grand
is
because that's
cheating
what
a
I'm
little.
turning down. Yeah.
Yeah.
If they
so
know
let's,
that.
all right. So let's change it.
Yeah.
So they can't know.
Yeah,
it
they
came
don't
from
know. They don't know. Yeah.
Oof.
I'm still giving it to my friend because I know I have friends who would like help me out if I needed it.
But watch this, Pebbles. If you pulled out some paper and you started writing down those friends,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be like, wait a minute, this is getting a little bit too.
No,
Like tough to
Really?
choose, you mean?
no,
Yeah, like you don't think the money would start spreading a
No.
little thin?
nope. No. I just know.
If I won $1 million bucks, I know the chances of me being able to hit up my best friend with 100 grand is in the single digit percentages.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at it like that with them.
And
far
you
as
know
me.
what? Even if they didn't,
And it has to be 101,000.
I would be okay with that.
Mm.
Like, think about it. Like, for one of your friends to be able to like change their life,
Mm.
Ah, man. are you
I
kidding me?
think that's like
My friends
that's
who are bad with
huge.
money, you could drop $1 billion in their lap and they'll blow it in a weekend.
Good point.
No way. Sorry. But even if they knew, you know what? I'll take it back. Even if they know, they're like, hold on a second. You could have given me $1 million bucks, but you chose 100 grand instead. Yes. What does that say? Look in the mirror and think about what that says about you. Now get out of my house, brokey. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.